Well, Bungie was back this week with their This Week At Bungie update, giving us our first few snippets of information for Season 18. Details on the mid-season weapons patch that's coming, plus we got an Airborne Accuracy explainer, and also a free solo 3.0 emblem for everybody, and details about the returning Trials of Osiris for this weekend. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Right, let's dive straight into it and check out the update from Bungie, and we're going to start off with the balance patch and Season 18 snippets. So Bungie say we've got a small mid-season weapon balance update shipping with Solstice. That's going to include some buffs to weapon subfamilies that have been languishing for a little while, so a fix to certain special weapons not getting enough ammo per special brick for one defeat in PvP. I think that's going to be glaives, and also some tuning for oppressive exotic weapons. Beyond that, we're wrapping up some production on the Season 18 weapons and matching balance update, and that's going to be of a standard appropriate size, so no novels this time. Now, some highlights: revisiting some weapon subfamilies, legendary perk and exotic weapon tuning, and also, most interestingly, adding an intrinsic anti-champion functionality to several, that is several, they use their exotic weapons. Well, next up we got the free Solar 3.0 emblem, and that is free for everybody. So at the start of Season 17, we introduced players to Solar 3.0 and all of the possibilities that come with it. To add a little bit more team bonding into the mix, we had a few fragments that we kept secret from the community to work together to uncover, and as we knew you would, everyone pulled together to take on the new Nightmare Containment activity, and despite a few technical hiccups, and got the job done. Now fully unlocking these new puzzle pieces that make up the bigger fiery picture. For those fellow statistical nerds out there, here's a quick breakdown of the event, and answer to the most important question we've ever asked: how many Guardians does it take to blow up a light bulb? Well, over 1.6 million players completed at least one Nightmare Containment during the event. Guardians averaged about 13.8 Nightmare Containments per character, and one dedicated player even completed over 390, that is 390 Nightmare Containments over the course of the event, and in the first 24 hours, one Guardian successfully completed 78 Nightmare Containments. I would imagine that's probably going to take nearly 24 hours itself. So good work out there teaming up and getting the job done. So in addition to the solar fragments unlocking, we also have a special emblem to commemorate the collective effort, you know, just because, and to unlock the latest fashionable flair, head over to bungie.net/redeem and enter this handy code. So that's T67JXYPH6, and what I'll do is I'll put that on screen, and then just go to the URL, link your Bungie account, enter that code, and then the emblem will be yours. Well, next up we got Trials of Osiris. Well, if you're into the PvP side of Destiny 2, then you may have noticed, been playing around with some ideas concerning the more competitive side of the experience. So with freelance, zone captures, and tweaking other odds and ends have played into the bigger vision for what Trials of Osiris could be. So now, after a short break, Trials is back this weekend and comes bearing some sweet new armour. So with Trials back in action, the Lighthouse awaits, and we've already revealed the new weapons on their way with the return of Trials. But just in case time has been a cruel memory stealer, well, here's what players can look forward to, in addition to the armour that we've already seen. So with the weapons, we've got the Forgiveness sidearm, and then we've got the Burden of Guilt, that is a fusion rifle. We've also got a Sparrow as well. This is an exotic Sparrow, Falcon's Chase, and also a shiny new ghost show that you can catch a glimpse in that armour image. So it's not a secret, but come on, some things need to be a mystery. This week's Trials of Osiris is Elimination, so good luck out there and make Saint 14 proud. And of course, you can go to the game and jump into Trials of Osiris right away. I've had quite a lot of luck getting the new armour this weekend on my Warlock. Haven't had so much luck getting the weapons just yet, but I am on my way to rank 10 and rank 16 to unlock those weapons. Well, next up we got Airborne Accuracy update. So in the TWAB earlier this year, we dove deep into a plethora of changes to Destiny 2 regarding how combat looks and feels in the game. That was a beefy TWAB, real beefy, so it's understandable that there may be some lingering questions over particulars, including Airborne Accuracy. The weapons team is back to offer up some additional insight, so let's dive right in. So the weapons team say, quick reminder of our stated goal for the airborne changes. Destiny has extremely fluid and expressive airborne movement, but that movement must be balanced against grounded players, lest it becomes oppressive. We want all players who enjoy the playstyle to be able to build into it, but they're going to have to make tough choices about what they leave behind to do so. Successfully engaging in the air will no longer be as simple as put on an Icarus Grip mod, but the upside for heavily investing in it definitely will be higher. So we're putting together a detailed explanation of how airborne effectiveness, that's AE, interacts with aim assist and accuracy for players who love to dig into the details, but that is going to take a little bit longer, and we wanted to address some of the points of confusion early. Well, firstly, the Season 17 patch notes included a line that incorrectly stated all primary weapons have their airborne accuracy penalty removed, and this should have been qualified as at 60 airborne effectiveness, all primary weapons have their airborne accuracy penalty removed. So Bungie, that is quite a big change. And that is a little bit of a weird one, but at least they have clarified that now. Going back to Bungie, they say, that said, at the base, primary weapons generally shoot straighter when airborne than they did before. For example, the hand cannon base accuracy cone, aka error angle, is now 0.8 degrees compared to 0.97 last season. You can now fully eliminate the airborne accuracy penalty, meaning your weapons will shoot as straight as they do while on the ground, which wasn't the case before. Note that even if the center of the accuracy cone is directed at a target, if your accuracy cone is wider than the target on your screen, any single projectile can still miss. For this reason, we recommend that you try and hit one of the important thresholds on a primary weapon, so that's 30 AE, similar accuracy to the pre-season 17 Icarus grip, suitable for jump shots at mid-range. Hand cannon's accuracy cone 30 AE is 0.48 degrees, compared to 0.47 degrees last season with Icarus. Then you've got 60 AE, and that fully removes the airborne accuracy penalty and allows for more accurate longer range airborne shots. So keep in mind that special weapons are penalised more heavily while airborne than primary weapons, and must get to 100 AE to eliminate the airborne accuracy penalty. Shotgun spread angle is heavily penalised 0 AE, and this penalty is reduced with the higher AE eliminated at 100. So Bungie then say we're keeping an eye on feedback on airborne gameplay in general, and we're looking into cases where players miss shots they feel like they should have hit. In these cases, it helps a lot to know exactly what the player's build was for the occurrence, so if you're posting a clip or making a comment, please do include the weapon with the perks and the mod, exotic armor and any subclass build, including aspects and fragments that you were running. This could be in text or by making sure screenshots or videos show the build elements. So in Season 18 and beyond, we plan on giving players a few new ways to build into the stat, including making the stat visible in the weapon inspection screen and updating some exotic weapons that we felt could use a bump in AE. Well, I don't know about all you lot out there, but that to me is very, very confusing. Although I'm not really a PvP main player, but I have heard a lot of negative feedback about the airborne effectiveness changes, so it'd be really, really good to hear what you think down there in the comments. Well, next up we got a little bit about exotic ornaments. So in the Eververse you'll see a few new legendary ornaments for class items. Well, they are undeniably cool looking if you ask me, but if you look a little bit closer you'll notice a special exotic tie-in. Not only do these ornaments look stylish, but they also have an exotic synergy special effect. And the latest fashion trend pairs with the original iteration of a few important exotic pieces, so check these out for what is new. So we've got the Cloak of Bacchris. So Cloak of Bacchris pairs with the Hunter Helmet Mask of Bacchris, and it adds a stasis effect on the cloak's collar. You've got the Mark of the Falling Star. So Mark of the Falling Star pairs with the Titan chest piece, Curious the Falling Star, and adds an arc effect on the Mark's trim. And then you've got Bond of Battle Harmony. So Bond of the Battle Harmony pairs with the Warlock chest piece, Mantle of Battle Harmony, adds the arc effect on the bottom of the Bond awning. So really, really good stuff, and I definitely like this move from Bungie, but let me know down there in the comments what you think about these ornaments. Well, let me know what you think in the comments of the latest Destiny 2 news. Well, that is it for this Destiny 2 news roundup. And as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.